Hey, everybody. We're back.
We're back together. Thank fucking God. Okay, do you ever feel hot when you're parallel parking and you like go like this
always.
and then you put your hand over and then you're like, yeah, I feel
I
sexy as fuck.
always feel hot when I'm parallel parking because I'm good at it.
Me too. I'm so good.
I'm so good.
I should put that
in your Hinge bio. I used to have, like, years ago in my Hinge bio, how good I was at loading a dishwasher, and every person thought they were so clever, being like, oh, you should play Tetris. And I was like, bye, you're not original. And it's autism, bitch.
Okay, so what does it say about me if I have had multiple people, like, not let me load a dishwasher?
Oh, I don't think I would want you to load my dishwasher. I think we differ in that.
You lean more autism and I lean more like ADHD.
I'm like,
dishwasher.
I want the cups in a row the way that they go. I want it to be as efficient as possible so that I can fit as much as possible. Well, I'm going to play Tetris. I'm saying I'm not wasting any space. This thing is going to be...
But mine's a little bit like...
I bet you waste some space.
Okay, bitch. Why don't you fly to San Diego?
Have a Tetris off.
I'm about to literally like make a huge breakfast for myself so that I can have enough dishes.
Hey,
don't
test me. I'm about to make myself a huge breakfast. Okay,
just so
I'm gonna go Thanksgiving
and load my dishwasher and show Maddy that I, in fact, don't waste space.
Okay, I believe you, whatever. Welcome back to Cousin Closet, everybody. We missed you.
You have both of us. No monotone. Well, I think we actually both did okay. I mean, you tell us.
Yeah, so traveling is a lot. Let me tell you what, when I used to not be in my body, I could do anything. Back when I was disassociated all the time, man, nothing could stop me.
Yeah.
If only I wasn't so aware of my needs and my limitations. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. I do have a large iced coffee from McDonald's that I'm going to be nursing throughout this episode, and I'm just going to say it.
I need to nurse something.
What do you need a nurse?
Coffee specifically.
Don't you have a coffee? Didn't you just walk to get a coffee? She's doing a chugging motion.
The coffee shop on my corner only has one size, and it's not big enough.
Is it like what? Like a 12 ounce or something?
Ounce.
No.
Yeah.
It
is a 10 ounce, $8 cup of coffee.
So what do you think this one is?
That's got to be a 20 ounce.
24 ouncer?
Yeah.
24 ounces of iced coffee.
I really should have had your sister cut my hair shorter because who am I giving right now?
I like it. I like the little flip out.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Man, my nose highlight is popping.
Yeah. No, you look good.
You could spot me from space.
I'm sad because I got a new highlighter. I wanted to get the Rare Beauty one. I should have got it. But the thing is, I did drop, it's a compact one and I dropped it. And so that immediately says, should I spend $35 on a highlighter that I could ruin in a matter of seconds? So then I decided to get the, what is it? Like the Saie, S-A-I-E. They're like a cleaner. Anyways, it's a liquid form.
It's a cleaner.
It's
Mr. Clean, magic eraser. That's how I take off my makeup. Little scrubbing bubbles. Little face mask.
Also, I just realized that I should address the fact that I'm sitting on my couch and not in my room on my chair because I have a
How dare you?
I know. It's really throwing the cousins, I'm sure. But I have a power cord that's right next to my bed and it stopped working. And so for the past week, I have literally been not charging my phone at night and living on a chronic like 15%. That was a good crack.
Did you hear that crack?
Yeah, you needed that.
Oh, I feel like a new woman.
I love that for you. Ugh.
I bet Inspector Gadget feels like that every single time something springs out of him.
I look like Inspector Gadget today.
Yeah, I almost did brown for my monochrome color.
Brown
Wait,
is my favorite monochrome look. That, like, tan, mauve, brown.
were we just saying something that we didn't wrap up? Because I know sometimes we do that. I know
Yeah,
sometimes we start something and then we don't finish it, and
yeah,
that is a thing.
yeah. I mean, I was just saying I'm out here because my power cord isn't
Oh, yeah.
working, and I needed, obviously, power for this whole situation. So,
Give me power,
I'm on my
power.
living room couch. I need to order a power cord.
And me, I'm under my bunk bed, as usual.
Yeah, and she's got, like, but, like, I love the pink blue. That's a good.
Thank you.
In fact, I think that was the color, those were the colors of the year this past year, is this, like, blush pink and the royal blue. So you really popped off with
Wow,
that.
interesting. Because I would call this bubblegum pink and cobalt blue, so
Well, fuck right off. Just kidding.
well, okay then, sister. Man, I've
Sister
missed you.
Thompson. I miss you
We
too.
haven't
I
recorded together in
We have not
weeks.
recorded together in a long time. We're both, like, so chaotically busy. You were traveling, doing all of your things. I just added another class to my schedule, and also my dating life has been popping off. So,
Dude,
and
do
my
you wanna
social life.
do you have any laundry list items you would like to go ahead and just
Yeah.
update
So
us on?
I would love to update you guys
I almost just stuck this up my nose.
on a couple things before we get into our outfits. So, with the dating, we cannot make this public because I do have a
Wait, the podcast can't be public?
no, I'm gonna get to it. So Maddie made a PowerPoint
Oh,
of
yeah.
my sexcapades, which I feel like calling it sexcapades is pretty out there for what I've been doing.
Well, hey, it's my presentation, so
Yeah,
I get to name it what I
you
want it.
you get to name it what you want, and you did.
I'm keeping track
So
of the men you're dating, so
you
I get
are.
to
I
name it
love
whatever
it.
I want it.
I did feel like I needed to start a spreadsheet, but
This is even
yes.
better because we have
So
visuals.
yeah. Let's see here. To update the pod, the last time I talked to you guys, I was going on dates with a doctor. Now I am realizing that the third date, the third date is very informative. Haven't been on a fourth date yet, and that's
With anyone?
with anyone.
Okay.
Arguably, fuckboy, you could say I was on a fourth date if you include the first date was a 2.5 hour FaceTime.
Okay, I'll count it. I'll count it.
Yeah. I think it depends on the person, but had it been just a FaceTime and not a 2.5 hour FaceTime, I would say, yeah, we don't need to count it. But 2.5 hours of just talking to someone,
That's
that's a lot. That's
yeah.
vulnerable. And that's,
Mhm.
yeah. So that could have been a fourth date, but that was the only fourth date that I've been on. Otherwise, it ends at 2 or 3.
Well, hey, at least you're not over-investing,
Totally.
Missy.
I honestly do think, not that I'm over investing, but looking like hindsight, there might have been a couple that I would have maybe just like closed it at the one and not gone to the second. But because I'm exploring myself and I'm kind of like,
Totally.
oh, like I still am like refining what I like, what I want, like I'll give people the benefit of the doubt in the second. Like I'm going to be.
Like you could have gone without the saliva all over your face.
I also want to let you guys know that on the last pod, I admitted to not liking PDA. Turns out I actually do. And it was simply just the person that I didn't like it with.
Yeah.
So that was a good reality check.
That'll do it for you. You'll
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, don't touch me. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh." And then the right person comes along and you're like,
Ooh, touch
"Bend me over." In line at Applebee's. Give me a little spanking before I get up and go get my unlimited frozen yogurt. I'm thinking Chuckarama now.
Okay, so went on 2 dates last week. Wait, no,
Yeah.
sorry. I went on 3 dates last week. 2 people. It was a third date and then a first and a second. Okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about doctor.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna tell about the incident?
You guys. Listen, okay, also, like, nice guy, not for me, okay? just preface that. Like,
Share the
sometimes
incident.
we just do things and we just don't know the consequences of them.
This just goes to show you that having a degree doesn't mean anything. You can be a doctor and still not be it. And that's why I failed college, ladies and gents.
Okay, so we have a date at his place, okay? This is the third date. So we had already made out before. So I'm going to be honest. I had expectations going into this that we were going to have sex because there were mentions of sex. So like,
I feel like if you've had 2 dates, you've already been fooling around and you've been sexting. By third date, it should be it should be pretty clear.
like my expectations were so high, you guys. That's maybe something I should stop having is expectations, and I've learned that this week.
Oh, well.
So
At
anyways,
all?
just honestly, I think that that's a pretty good way to live. Is just like keeping the expectations pretty even keel.
Okay.
I'm really bad at that. So I bring over stuff to help make dinner, and then also we're gonna go hot tubbing and then just
All of
hang.
this is heading in the direction for me where I would be thinking we're going to Bone Town.
No, 100%. 100%.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Everyone's like, spit it out.
Okay.
We get it. It's funny.
Okay, so I get to his place. I change into my swimsuit. We go up to the hot tub. Okay. And at this point, I'm also kind of recognizing the vibes of the conversation are a little bit off. Like, first and second date, like, very, like, conversational, like, going back and forth. If I say something, you're going to expand off of that, like a typical conversation. But maybe he was nervous, but, like, I would say something.
Explaining how a conversation works.
And then he would say something, like, completely different and be, like, on his one-track mind. And, like I just kind of be like,
Oh.
okay. Oh, switching conversations. It's totally fine. I can adapt. I'm good. Anyways, so we get in the conversation. We do. But we get in the hot tub. I get in first. He gets in second.
His dog gets in third.
No.
Maddy gets in fourth. She's there now. I get out for a minute. I get in fifth.
Honestly, I wish you would have been there.
I wish. Okay,
because
he gets in second.
We're chatting. Again, I'm recognizing kind of the conversation is just different. Like, I'm honestly feeling a little less maybe turned on than I anticipated at this point.
I'm in a hot tub and I could not be drier. I am literally sitting in a hot tub and I am the Sahara Desert.
We are talking. And all of a sudden,
get it out!
He just starts flicking water at me. But it's like really good aim.
Wait, he's flicking it like with his fingers?
I don't know. It was like some trick. No, it's like it was like a
the thing where you like kind of cup it and make it worse. It's like trying to play Frog and Toad.
The first one goes straight into my eye.
You tell me this, and immediately I'm picturing the scene from Overcompensating where Carmen gets beer pong water in her eye.
Who?
You haven't seen that.
No.
Go on.
Okay. So, at this point, I don't know what's happening. I think I go to, like, freeze or fawn state.
You're like,
I go into
you're
a
so
specific
good at squirting that water.
trauma state.
Your hands are really circular when you cup the water and spray it at me. Did you tell him to stop ever?
Again, I went into a freeze state. I think I was like, "Ah!"
Oh. Oh. Oh, you don't need to do that.
I actually think that's very similar to, like, my response. I think I got the ick in the hot tub naturally because that happened about 8 times. Yeah,
Oh.
and then I really tried to recover,
Do
and
you
then
think
I
he
think
was trying to sabotage?
No.
Or do you think he was showing his true colors and that was just the downfall?
True
That
colors
one.
downfall. True
Totally.
colors downfall. Again, sweet guy. I think he was just really anxious,
Yeah.
but that's not for me to hold space
Yeah.
for. Like,
No.
I just
It's not yours.
anyways, thought I was gonna have sex, ended up getting pink eye. No, like,
Oh.
I will insert a photo. I had a pink eye for, like, 3 days. And that
How
is
old is he?
37.
37?
Yeah.
Why is he still squirting water? Yesterday, someone told me they thought I was 23. I said, whoa, thank you, I guess.
Yeah. I got 21
Anyway,
the other day, and I loved it.
I'm like, someone the other day asked me if I was 6.5. It's crazy.
I'm like, someone asked me if I was born yesterday.
Someone asked me how I'm breathing when I'm out here walking around, still connected to my mom's placenta through the umbilical cord because I'm still in the womb. And I'm like, don't put labels on me that I didn't ask for.
I'm crying and I'm sweating. Anyways, I got back from that date having a full-on crash out. And it wasn't because of I feel like it honestly just awoken a lot of things for me.
He thought I said awoken a lot.
It awoken a lot. But the best part was both Audrey and I went on a date and she got dicked down and I didn't, but she thought that I did as well. And she came in and she saw me and she goes, "We both got dicked down." And I said, You didn't see your text?" And then I don't know what came over me, but I just started hysterically laughing and crying at the same time. I will put a clip out there because it needs to be
Fluids
seen
were
at this
flying.
point. Yeah. And this is why I don't have expectations.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I did recover though.
Thank God.
I went on a date the next day with guy on Bumble. We like matched and I said, "What are you doing tonight?" And he said, "Getting drinks with you." He did say other things that I didn't pick up on because I am me.
Can you just say what actually he said when you said, "What are you doing tonight?"
Yeah. He said, "You." And then he said, "Oh, that was a typo." And then getting drinks with you.
It wasn't a typo, though.
It wasn't a typo. He was flirting, which is really funny and
But
cute.
you didn't
But
pick up on
I
the
didn't pick
flirt.
up on it because I was like at class. I was trying to schedule this and I was like, but like so classic me to like not pick up on the innuendos, you know?
What are you doing tonight? And he's like, tonight I will be physically inserting myself into your body.
And I'm like,
And then he's like, oh, sorry, typo. You're like, cool, let's get drinks.
and then expects only drinks for the rest of the night. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just who I am. But no, we actually, this guy, we went on a 6-hour date, literally hung out at a bar until 1:30 in the morning. We started making out. It was great. Again, this is where I realized, oh, I actually do like PDA. I feel connected with this individual.
Yeah. Yep.
It was so fun. Literally such a fun date. He was a gentleman, walked me home. So then we had a second date on Saturday. And I don't want to, again, I want to keep somewhat, after disclosing so much, I'm like, okay, I will have some privacy. But all I will say is that this date was so much fun. We went out and we went dancing. I fulfilled my young self grinding on the dance floor phase that I never got because I went to Christian school where we never had dancing. And I literally grinded on this man for about like 2 hours.
Gotta keep a Bible's length between you.
Yeah, there was no Bible.
No
There's no
Bible.
Bibles. Like, there was no
It
Bible.
was
There was no,
just
there was,
two bodies bumping and grinding.
yeah, it was so much fun.
I'm so
And
glad.
he's a really, really, really nice person. And that's all I'll say.
You keep things close to your chest until you're sure that you don't want PDA with them, and then you tell me here on this podcast.
Sounds good.
Everything
good.
else you keep to your chest, to your little chesticles.
Totally. Also, I was looking hot on Saturday night for my date, and my chesticles were popping, and they don't
They
be
were-
popping typically.
No, when you sent a pic of your outfit, I was like, oh, there's only like a centimeter away from her nip popping out. She's really
But I did practice dancing, and they stayed contained.
cool.
I did see my nipple twice on the dance floor, actually, and then popped her back right in.
And if you don't see your nipple twice on the dance floor, cuties, you're not doing
You're
it
not
right.
doing it right.
Should we get into our outfits?
Yeah,
You want to go first?
sure. I really want to take these sunglasses off.
I had a feeling.
Okay. Also, we were screaming on the dance floor on Saturday, so I'm still struggling with my
I'm
voice.
picturing you like
Screaming, grinding, nipple popping out. It's a great time.
I'm picturing the Abracadabra music video by Lady Gaga where they're all screaming.
I need to rewatch that. I have seen it. I just can't picture it right now.
It is my 14-month-old niece's favorite movie right now.
Abracadabra. Okay. Our theme was monochromatic. So
Yep.
I decided to go for brown, taupey, mauve kind of colors. So I will take my jacket off first. I am wearing a sheer long sleeve brown blouse with tan polka dots and my nipple pasties. It's a crop. And then I am wearing, I've worn these on the pod, my chocolate brown pinstriped trousers. And then eat for free. Everyone take a screenshot. I'm wearing these flip-flop kitten heels that are tan suede.
Do you think you could try to like hold your foot up to your ear like a phone so we can see them? That's cute. Yeah, I like those.
Yeah. Again, screenshot that shit. And then I am not going to put it back on, but I was wearing a tan trench coat. I love my tan trench coat. I'm kind of sad because I feel like I got it and then I moved to somewhere nicer. And I don't need said trench coat as much. So, like, literally just having it on in my apartment, I'm sweating. And then I'm wearing my pearl thick hoop earrings and then these sunglasses that don't really protect me from the sun, but make me look hot. So,
Yeah. Once again,
they're
an
like
aviator is always good on you.
I don't know what it is because I genuinely feel like I never see people wearing aviators. And then I also feel like when they do, it's not always it, but I feel like somehow I can pull it off. And
You're like, usually everyone looks fugly, but I'm perfect.
I look hot.
But I'm hot. I
Yeah,
love
it was
it.
a very vain thing to say, but
No, you do look
I
hot.
love my outfit. I would wear it out, but I'm gonna go record some body work with my classmate for my socials.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You didn't warn me for that one.
I know it. I didn't warn me either.
I just want to say that I know this. I am in my luteal phase and my face looks swollen. I have not been taking the best care of myself. I don't feel like I've been well rested. I have not been hydrating. I've not been eating that well, and it's all going to my face. So
You've also had alcohol for the first time in years.
so true. It's been helping. I feel like I didn't love the perfectionistic, like all or nothing lens that I had for alcohol. And I went out with my friends and went drinking. I had 3 drinks in 6 hours. So again, it's like I'm not like going crazy. I mean, 3 drinks from none is a lot, but like
Yeah.
in
No,
retrospect,
but
of,
like
like how many
over the course of
hours?
6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I went out with this guy, I also had 3 drinks, but again, in a span of 6 hours. And then we had like only a couple drinks when we were out for the 9-hour date. These are really long dates and so fun.
Good sign.
Yeah. It's a great sign.
Like, oh, I can spend all this time with you and
I
I'm not sick of
know.
you and I want more of you. Weird.
I'm like a little worried because I'm like, I'm supposed to have this hoe era, but I'm like, I think I've found like a really quality individual and that is nerve wracking. But again, I'm
Take it
just
as it
going to take it day
comes.
by day. Yeah.
Because either you will like this person and choose to keep dating them and it'll be mutual and it'll be like, okay, this is not what I expected, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Or you'll be like, oh, this isn't working out. I'm going to keep hoeing around as you should.
Totally. Totally. Okay, would you love to just unpack your cutie little fit?
Yeah. Okay. I will say, I was like, oh, monochromatic, easy peasy, bitches. This is going to
Totally.
be easy for me.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like red, black,
Yeah.
white, brown. I wanted to do pink, but I realized I didn't have the materials that I wanted. And
Yeah.
there were also a lot of things that I gave away before I moved from San Francisco that I was like, oh, I'm thinking about this thing. Anyway, never give anything away, keep everything forever. So I decided to go with blue, like cobalt blue. There's
Yeah.
also probably like one of the more casual outfits I've had for the pod, right?
It is, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I
It's
also feel
fun.
like the cobalt blue with your hair, you are giving Blake Lively right now.
Okay.
And I know that she's very controversial, but she's hot nonetheless.
No, totally. Thank you. People will tell me that and I'm like, thank you. She's a beautiful individual. I don't fully see it,
Okay.
but I'm also like, okay, thank you. Tell me
Yeah.
I look like a hot celebrity. Thank you. That's so nice.
No,
You know?
totally. I got called Buffy from the something vampire.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah,
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Michelle Gellar. I don't see it, but is
I
she
can see
hot?
it. She's hot.
So I took it. I said, I'm not even going to question this, and I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to take it and I'm
Yes,
going
yes,
to
yes, yes,
run
yes,
with
yes.
it.
Yeah, sprint.
I decided to go with blue. Let me do a little tour. I have cobalt blue tight baby tee. I will say, I did get this from the little boys section at a thrift store. I'm not sure how little of a boy, but I do think it was made for a young boy.
Mm-hmm.
Very tight, but it is comfy. And then also wearing these blue Dickies that say cherry on the leg.
Cute. Why cherry?
I don't know, but I like them, and I think that's enough for me. Next, I'm wearing blue Muji socks and these light blue camper heels that Ellie got me for Christmas, I think. Can you see now?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
you're much more flexible than I am.
They're like a slingback, square toe, light blue, thick
are really cute.
sole. They're
Oh, I
really
wear those
cute.
all the time.
I haven't worn them yet because I've been waiting for the perfect debut. I haven't worn them
Here they
out,
are.
but here they are. And then paired it with my kind of, I'll give it to you. This is more turquoise, more teal.
I didn't want to say it, but
No.
yeah.
And I originally was going to incorporate some like turquoise teal, and then I didn't. So you know what? I have the full cobalt fit, and
But
then
it's still monochromatic.
light blue shoes, and then my teal Coach bag. Oh, I also layered under my pants my blue, like light blue plaid boxers.
Yeah.
That's all for the fit today. We're keeping it
Love.
simple. Keeping it light like silk chiffon. Well, there's our outfits, monochromatic. I think that maybe we should give our listeners something fun and silly today and get a little undressed.
I don't know what phase you're in, but like this,
I'm ovulating.
the red hair with the blue makeup and then the highlighter of your nose and the contour on your nose with the blue. Blue is your
Wow.
shade.
Thank
look
you.
Good.
I actually didn't contour my nose, so thank you. This is just my nose.
You have a good nose.
Thank
You
you.
really do.
I did used to hate my nose. But you know what?
Why?
Well, I think I've grown into it as well. And I
Okay.
also think that because I broke it when I was in high school, it has a little bump. But you know what? My
Oh.
dad also broke his nose in the same place, so he had a little
So you
bump
guys
there.
had a twin bump?
Yeah, so now it's like, okay, broken noses. It's giving Brett.
Yeah.
That's
I
also
think
how I feel about my forehead wrinkles.
So you and I have opposite forehead wrinkles.
Mine are
Interesting.
horizontal, yours are vertical.
My mom and I have the same. Mine are hereditary.
Mine are too.
Apparently, this is trauma, though.
So my dad was surprised and your mom was concerned.
Angry.
Oh.
I will say, though, this is kind of like my RBF, but I call my RBF my resting confused face.
Your RCF.
I make this face a lot, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Do I
Yeah.
raise my eyebrows a lot?
Not a lot, but probably more than the average Joe.
Yeah, I do it for a bit, a lot.
Yeah, I think it is part of your bit. Also, I think I need to get an x-ray of my foot. I think I maybe
Oh.
did break it.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
When is the last time you sharted? And that, ladies and gents, means it was more recent than she'd like to admit.
No, I honestly, I don't know if I want to disclose this. Okay, the last time I sharded, I really can't think of an acute like time that I've
An
sharded, but
acute shart.
I'm like,
I'm having difficulty recalling the last acute shart that I have experienced, but according to my
Which
calculations,
which insinuates that I just
Maddy.
have chronic sharding.
Oh my god.
Okay. But I'm going to just be honest. And I'm going to say there was a man that I had sex with that picked me up. And when they pick you up, it just kind of opens up your butthole. And did I think in my head, oh my God, like if anything needed to come out, I literally was like, it would.
It's gonna go. And it did.
There's a lot of force coming in. There's a lot of opening. Like I was scared. And then I had to say, nope. And then I had to dial myself back into this moment because it was
Wait.
super hot.
So you didn't shart?
I didn't actually shart, but I was really scared I was going to.
That doesn't count. I'm scared I'm gonna shart every day.
I mean, I literally can't think of a time. Like, I don't shart very often.
Okay.
I'm literally not holding this back. I mean,
I'm literally not holding my butthole back. Wait, I do love, though, that I said, what's the last time you sharted? And then you told me a time you almost sharted. And you were like, I don't know if I can disclose this.
No, it's more so like the sex of like, that's more so I don't know.
Who was it? Use a code word. Oh, so...
I told you it was a really good, fun time. Okay.
Okay.
But you do have to like, there's a lot of biology happening when you have sex, you know?
No, totally. I'm not even judging.
Have you ever farted during, yeah, you totally have.
Farted during sex?
Yeah.
Surely I have. I can't think of a time where I was like, oh, I have done a backwards roll accidentally off the bed and kerplunked onto the floor during sex.
Wait, I love this for
and
you.
that was far more embarrassing.
Wait, no, I honestly feel like I would just stick the landing.
I didn't stick the landing. My whole body like smacked onto it's dark. I backwards roll off the bed that's at least 4 feet above the ground.
Right, that's hard to come back from.
Yeah.
But was it funny?
Yeah,
Or
but
did it hurt?
It was mostly embarrassing because I knew the person that I was with wasn't as funny as me and wouldn't be able to laugh as hard about it as I would because I wasn't actually that embarrassed.
So hard.
I was more embarrassed that he couldn't laugh as hard as I was.
Wait, what's the code word? Who's that? It's so funny because that's who I was gonna guess. And you're right, he wasn't that funny.
No, he wasn't. I just thought there was an earthquake in here because my little dog lamp is going, No, I'm just laughing. Okay, you're up for a question.
Okay, if your attachment style were a coffee order, what would it be?
Okay, if my attachment style, this is a good one. Okay, did an AI bot give you these?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, if my attachment style, which I will say is primarily secure, but I lean anxious. I worked really hard.
I love that.
To have secure attachment. And it's tough, especially when there's a full moon. I'll tell you, I start feeling insane.
Or just being neurodivergent.
Exactly.
It's because it's like a constant, like you are fighting, it's an upwards battle.
Well, yeah. It's, there's armor involved. And swords. And that's all we know. And there's a hill where either going up or down it. But someone's fighting, there's movement, armor, and it's not pretty.
What phrase was I trying to find?
It's an uphill battle.
Uphill battle.
You're like, that one's a real undercut battle punch.
Oh my God. Okay,
it really is, because you're like, your nervous system is constantly being affected.
It's actual biology. It's something you don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah. So a lot of the times lately, my life has been recognizing when I'm activated or when my anxious attachment style is activated or something. And then having to be like, okay, girl, let's look at the facts.
Yeah.
Because I am realizing how much my body is used to just like da 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 da, like the other shoe dropping in any
Yeah.
part of life, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, my attachment style primarily secure. So I'm trying to think of a coffee drink that feels primarily secure. Like a latte feels a little insecure for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
because I
I
feel
don't
like it's, like,
know.
very basic bitch, like,
Well, it's just like a
I'm a
lot
little
of
strung
milk.
out.
It's a lot of milk.
Okay.
Secure to me is maybe just like what, like an espresso?
I was thinking
Maybe.
Americano,
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say maybe my attachment style would be like an Americano.
but also I feel like an Americano with, like, a splash of cream for
Yeah,
your
like
anxious
maybe
attachment,
well, yeah.
or a splash of, like, classic syrup. Listen, don't let me tell you what your coffee order is, but
Well, this isn't my coffee order, it's just if my secure yet anxious leaning attachment style were a coffee order, I'm gonna say, honestly, maybe a really good cappuccino.
okay. Yeah,
I
I like
think
it.
I think a cappuccino in like a really big cozy mug because so there is like a
Mm,
little bit of pressure to finish it there, give it your full attention, but
yeah,
it's also not. I feel like it's not as needy as a latte.
yeah. Okay, I like it.
Okay, so what's something your therapist said to you once that you immediately disassociated from and never brought up again? Do you want me to pick something else?
I'm trying to focus in on if I want more, like, daddy issues or more, like, ex-husband issues. I'm unsure. Honestly, I had a lot of therapists trying to pinpoint this one. It's hard to, like, recall. I will say I actually heard some or I read something or heard something the other day that was like, you need to start actually telling your therapist the truth. Like, some people, like, will go to therapy and, like, actually not share things.
I did
You've
that for
even
years.
you've shared that you've done that. I've never done that, actually.
That's really
I'm
impressive.
actually an oversharer. I feel like I put it out on the table, and if anything, they actually get upset with me because then I over-intellectualize and I sit there and basically do their job for them, and I say, "Yes, so this all happened to me, and this is why, this is how I present, and this is why."
Yep,
And
I
I
did
make
that
their job
exact
very
same
easy,
thing.
except for the fact that I'm a repeat customer who won't leave because I haven't figured out.
You're like, "I know why, but I'm still doing it. Fix me."
Yeah. Or I'm just, like, still anxiously attached or lean avoidant or just have these, like, anxieties.
Which is
Yeah,
something
a
lately
lot.
I've been thinking about, how I feel like I need to pause while I heal, but I think that sometimes healing can only happen through having, like, real life experiences, bring up real triggers, and then have to make real choices.
Yeah.
Because like, a lot of the times when I am, like, retreating, I'm in just, like, my perfect little environment, I'm
Yeah.
making sure everything is okay, and I can cope very easily. I'm not
Yeah.
actually, like, testing whether or not I'm working on the things that I'm working on because I am micromanaging from the back. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Rather
Yeah.
than actually, like, integrating and putting into practice.
Yeah.
Just a thought I had the other day.
I will say, I think getting out on the dating scene has just taught me so much about myself as far as the way in which
Mm,
my needs, my wants, my good tendencies, my bad tendencies.
mhm.
And I will say that one of the people that I was dating, I feel like I did get attached to a little bit. And that was hard because there were a lot of incompatibilities. But, like, hindsight looking back, I'm like, "Oh, actually, they were an avoidant attachment, actually not a, like, non-judgmental space for me."
Different values and
Wounded.
maturity levels.
Yeah, and I read something yesterday that was basically like, the relationship with your dad is the first relationship with a man that you have, so you are going to mimic that in your relationships unless you heal that part of you. And I feel like that person that I had gone on dates with was very much following in those unmet needs, if that makes sense. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like usually when I'm in therapy, people will tell me the hard stuff and I usually lean in because I do want to I
Grow.
I do wanna grow, I do want that depth. I'm trying to think of when she had said something that was like, sometimes you have to train your partner, like, almost like when they do the good things, you have to be like almost like a dog, like, good boy," and I didn't really love that. I felt
Yeah.
like I was taking the way in which they showed up in the relationship as my problem,
Yeah, like, it becomes
and,
your
like, I was
responsibility
yeah,
then.
my responsibility and my ownership. It felt very patriarchal, if I'm being honest, because
Totally.
I was like, "Well, if I'm taking ownership of the way that I show up in the relationship and the way in which he shows up in the relationship, that's what is
That's
he doing?"
You're
You
still
know?
doing the emotional labor for both of you.
Yeah, and that was that that was the tipping point. So maybe in that way I
Honestly,
ran away from that advice, but I
well,
still
that's
don't love it to
good.
this day. Yeah.
Yeah, because like, I feel like I can kind of see the sentiment of just, like, being open and vulnerable to sharing how you work,
Yeah.
having to communicate in that way, and
Or
also
also
that
just, like, affirming, like, "Hey, thanks for doing that for me." That
yeah.
is, like, good communication.
But
But training.
that should be a mutual expectation between 2 partners, I think, rather than something that one partner takes on because they are more emotionally mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think you grabbing that and running away was perfect, sister.
Thank you.
Hit me.
Okay, if you could give our cousins one piece of advice who's just trying to figure themselves out, what would it be?
Okay, so I just need to quickly clarify. You're talking about our audience, not our cousins group chat, right? Because my first thought started to go to all of our different cousins, and I'm like, what do we all need to hear? Okay, so
Okay, maybe do both because that's really funny. You guys, we do have a cousins group chat. It's called Cuzzies.
there's only 6 cousins total on my dad, Emily's mom's side of the family,
Yeah.
and then spouses, and we're all really close. And so we have a group chat that's the Cuzzies.
Yeah.
Just so happens Emily and I also decided to make this cousin-oriented
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So now you are an extension of the Cuzzies
Of
group
that
chat,
group chat.
essentially. Because I would
Yeah.
give the same advice if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to just say the first thing that came to my head. I do,
Okay.
and it's do more drugs.
Love.
Do
Love.
more drugs. Allow yourself to meet your subconscious, to let your walls down, to relinquish control. Well, and obviously, I say all of this with like, be safe, be responsible, be careful.
Yeah.
I think that substances, especially these substances that come from the earth, can really open our minds to see a lot of the things that we don't want to see or we can't see because of the systems that have been keeping us small or because of the beliefs we have or because of our fears or what are you laughing at?
I have a question.
What's your question? I can't wait.
Does Molly come from the earth?
As soon as I was saying come from the earth, I was like, wait. I'm not just talking about drugs that come from the earth. Let's see.
Because that's the next drug on my list. I was talking about it with a date, and apparently it really helps you get into your body and feel very joyful and whimsical and sexual in like the best way. And I just really want to experience that because I can sometimes get in my head. I also feel like I have some trauma from previous relationships about just like embodiment and my sexuality. And I feel like it would just be such a fun, playful, like healing opportunity for me. I don't know if it's from the earth.
Oh, yeah. No, it comes from a lab. So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and cut everything I said about it just being from the earth.
Okay.
Responsibly do more drugs and thoughtfully as well. Reflect, allow yourself to see what you're ignoring. And you know what? Have fun. Because sometimes
Yeah.
we're just really not having enough fun and everything's like,
It's
"Ow,
not that serious. We live on a floating rock and we have all of these like societal constructs and these rules and this rigidity that like, fuck it, you guys. Like,
Yeah.
we have truly one life to live. Again, be safe and truly think about the people that you're surrounding yourselves with.
Yeah, is the DEA going to come for me?
If we are the main priority of
The DEA. Us and our 40 followers. What are we at? How many followers we got on Spotify now?
still 26.
No, last week when I was feeling so stressed about getting last week's episode out on time, which I didn't, my friend was like, hey, I think it's going to be like totally okay if you release the podcast a little bit late. Like, I think your followers will understand. I'm like, what? You don't think that my following
You
is
don't think
big enough
anyone's going to be
for
so
them to
pissed
miss
to come
me?
after us?
My sister was sad because she didn't get to listen to it on her morning commute, but that's why she's the fairy pot mother.
Yeah, she is. Shout out, Linz. We love her.
I'm going to give you another question. What's a personality trait that you stole from a fictional character and never gave back?
Oh, I mean, we've talked about this on the pod that I was Raven from That's So Raven for like as long as that show aired. I would say I would quote everything. I swear at one point I probably started pretending that I had visions.
Maybe you weren't pretending.
Well, so my mom did.
So is it being psychic that the personality trait, or is it just being Raven.
Well, here's the thing. I do feel like I am psychic, and the more that I am in my body, I feel like I can lean into that. My
Totally, you
mom did
are.
not want me to actually watch that show when she realized that she was a psychic, and then she yeah, exactly.
Didn't
Terry
want
was
anything
like,
to do with it.
"No," but I would still watch it, and
So
that
are
was
you
probably
gonna
the extent
say
of my rebellion. Well, I was thinking about, okay, that piece, I really did embody her. I did give it back, so that's not the question. The fictional character, this is gonna be more serious. You've read Fourth Wing. This is gonna sound if you
you're
watch
like, hey, I want my body not to work. Make my body not work. Sorry.
So my body never worked, honestly. I came from the womb and my body said, no.
You're still in the womb.
Yeah, you're right. We're so young, we're in the womb.
We're still there.
So actually, I read that book and spoiler, if you haven't read it and if you want to read it, just stop listening for like the next like minute. Lightning is her power.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that when I started choosing myself and like got a divorce and like just really started being in my own like embodiment of my own choices, my acupuncturist, who I would say is like my shaman, Morgan, like she's
Love
incredible.
her.
She literally was like, I feel your lightning. Like I feel your very like Lilith energy. She's like,
The
you
wild
are
feminine.
powerful. And then I honestly have felt it, especially as I now do body work. So before we work on people on our table, we're supposed to do a lot of visualization of grounding yourself into the earth so that you're not.
Pulling from your supply.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have like a shield so that I'm not allowing their energy to come through me. And then also I pull from like a energy source. And honestly, I dabble in between using Violet and her lightning. Sometimes I feel like my body actually can't handle it because it literally feels like, I'm not kidding, I feel electric. I feel like maybe a little bit overstimulate, like over powerful.
Yeah.
And then we've talked about, I actually will call into your dad and use like his like healing and like his like yellow light. So it's more of like a fluidity versus like this like powerful like electricity. Maybe a little bit more of a serious answer than you anticipated, but I really identify with her as a character. So
It's like I recognize that in myself and I'm going to embody it because
yeah,
I've seen that depicted in the way now that
yeah,
is resonant with you and
yeah.
relevant to how you live your life.
I feel like very much of a conduit of that energy. I don't think it's like my power, but I feel like I'm able to be a light source
A
for
channel.
people. Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
What Disney villain are you, and why is it actually a compliment? Do you like it? If you don't like it,
no, I do
okay,
like it. I just have to
you
say
have to
that
think about it.
you just said Villian, and I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I'm not gonna redo it.
Don't redo it. Okay,
It-
which Disney villain I resonate with and why is it actually a compliment?
yeah.
I feel like I actually thought about this recently.
Why can I only think of like Jafar and Ursula?
Yeah, I don't think I'm Ursula. I don't think I'm Jafar. I don't think I am Hades, but that's closer. Cruella is obviously the cuntiest, but I love dogs. I also love
That's hard.
fashion. My first gut was like, oh, Cruella de Vil, because she's like fashionista. She's, a diva. She's probably a lesbian.
I still see it a little bit, but keep going.
Okay, be honest though. Am I Yzma? I think I'm
You are Yzma.
I think I'm Yzma. And you know why
You
that's
are-
a compliment? Because Yzma doesn't give a fuck.
Fuck.
But
oh my
she
God.
is so
No,
powerful.
You are Yzma. I will never look at you the same again. In the
She's
best
wearing
way.
that like slinky gown, like ass crack almost out, titties barely in, but she is making Kronk carry her on his back through the jungle. I think I might be Yzma. She's obviously autistic. She gives like she used to be really hot and then she just got tired, and now she's just like, I do not give a fuck. And her lair, I'm sorry. Is there anything more me than setting up that whole mousetrap to get to my lair? A roller coaster to get to my lair where it drops me
Yeah.
into a cunty little lab suit?
Yeah.
Turning my enemy into a llama? Come on.
You are so Yzma. I will never look at you the same. Oh my God. Okay.
Girl who wants to be Cruella de Vil is actually Yzma. Like the hottest to the nottest. She's like,
I kind of think like Yzma is a little bit hot.
yeah, oh, she's fabulous. She always has like that big feather collar.
She does what she wants.
Yzma and I also have very pointy bone structure.
You guys do have similar bone structure and like lankiness.
Yeah, like pointy hips, pointy shoulders, pointy
Yeah.
elbows.
She totally is autistic.
She's
got the
slinky.
autistic bod. Yeah,
Totally.
slinky is a good word for
She's
it.
slinky because she is a fashionista in her own right, but she has a uniform.
Wrong lever.
I'm gonna put that box inside of another box, and then I'm gonna mail that box to myself, and with the box arrives, I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
This is you.
So wait, what's your answer then?
I don't know.
Do you know what I was gonna say?
No.
I feel like the go-to would have just been Jafar because of the fingers. You just have long, beautiful fingers. But also, Jafar is kind of like, look, fuck with me or don't.
Which is kind of my energy.
But I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna go home when I'm tired.
I'm just laughing because we just watched Mulan.
Are you, Sean? You just like this, like terribly cruel, ruthless, scary guy with like a little bit of hair and a sword, and you're like, that's me. That one is me. Okay, this is the thing, is I feel like I'm actually resonating with so many of these fuckers.
And
like,
I don't feel like I am.
I'm looking around and I'm
well.
like, oh, but am I Queen of Hearts? Am I Captain Hook? He's gay. Are you Scar? Because also I'm definitely Madam Mim as well.
I thought of Hades.
You could be Hades.
The fast-talking, fiery lord of the underworld.
I mean, it's very Scorpio moon of you.
I think I'm Hades.
Hades and Yzma sat down for a podcast. We do a whole episode where we are in character as Hades and Yzma.
I haven't watched Hercules in a really long time, so I'd have to do a little home.
I watch that movie at least once a month for my entire life. Okay. You have to pitch your personality as a Netflix show in one sentence. Go. First thing that comes to you.
Nobody wants this.
No, that's already a TV show, Emily.
Oh, so I don't pick a show, I create a show?
You have to pitch your personality to Netflix as a new series in one sentence.
Oh, horny autistic girl that wants to normalize sex in her 30s.
Great. And touch people along the way.
and touch people along the way.
Psychic horny autistic girl gives massages and hand jobs along the way to finding destiny.
But separate sessions.
Yes.
I am professional.
Not doing that in her sessions unless you ask for it.
I just want to clear the air there.
You have to add, that's extra. It costs extra. She's shaking her head yes.
I don't charge for that.
Oh, it's free. Wait, I have another question. Would you rather someone burp or fart in your mouth?
Burp. Would you have someone fart in your mouth?
No.
I mean, you're already there. I feel like,
I just wanted you to get the image in your head.
You're like, basically, I just wanted to give you the ick.
Yeah.
God, if that happened, I would say something and I would leave that date.
Would you ever put your lips on a man's butthole, though?
No, I don't do butt stuff. I just want to make that clear.
Well, you know
if
what?
If anyone is going to be on my Hinge or my Bumble, gentlemen,
she doesn't do butt
I
stuff.
don't do butt stuff. Just FYI.
Men do be having, like, really hairy butts. And it's like...
I'm sorry. I don't think that there's anything sexy about my anus.
About
or yours.
Anus?
Or anyone's.
I think my anus would be sexier than theirs.
Totally. Still foreclosed.
Foreclosed.
I mean,
booty hole
is
foreclosed.
Be constipated.
All right, Emily, ask me the last question and let's get the hell out of town.
Yeah, okay. Okay, what's your Roman Empire?
So many of these, and of course, I have thought for my entire life about how it doesn't make any sense to me that we can't just fart into our seats and have that generated into gas in our car. Think about the efficiency. Because I don't see why that's not possible. Like, if we just have a little tube or something and it then pulls and processes.
I'm just picturing a woman in STEM listening to this and being like,
did you guys hear it? Oh no, she knows what we're working on. That is probably one of the things. Oh, another thing that I do think about all the time. These are all things that I wish existed that didn't. I wish I had the power to just nudge cars ever so slightly, just like 6 inches here.
To park, to
there.
Make your parallel parking a little bit easier.
Well, and just to give everybody space where they belong, because when some dummy comes and parks in the middle of something that could have 2 spots, I just want to go.
Or a moped.
Oh, don't even get me started on a moped. I'm gonna pick that thing up and tip it upside down. Well,
thank you.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
being here, Maddy, because
well, Hades.
Yzma, it's been good to have you here.
It's been real. I
missed you.
missed you.
I missed you so much.
Will you give us a word for our outfits next week before we go?
I don't know why the word mystical came
Okay.
up.
Mystical. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Tune in
We
next
love you
week
guys.
for our mystical outfits. We do love you. And make sure you are rating 5 stars, commenting,
Liking everything.
sharing, liking.
Oh, wait. We had another comment on TikTok.
Oh, was it mean?
No, but it was, we have a lot of people that are wanting to,
Take away our podcast equipment?
no, just preach to us because you're no longer Mormon. Okay, so this was in response to the clip that I posted about you crying when someone said ass. Someone said, that's really weird and sad. I'm active LDS and say ass whenever I need. Yeah, so engage like this. Again, we love you guys. We're gonna go pee. Bye. Love you.